Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Last time I made my way to Vault 19, and after dying at the hands of Legion Assassins several times over, discovered that I do not have the explosives to blow up this sulfur that his name Samuel Cooke wants. So I'm just gonna go back to it and do it the old-fashioned way, with guns. I reckon if we just take out Cooke, we should be able to deal with this no problem. He's around here in one of the Overseer's offices. Yes. Useful here.
Have you wiped out those geckos yet?
I'm working on it.
What do you... He was an inmate like the rest of us. Their republic is a joke. They're a bunch of tyrants led by an even greater tyrant, that idiot Kimball. They think they have the right to annex every inch of dirt in the West and force their system on every man, woman, and child.
I get a stealth kill on him. Yes, I can. None of them noticed it. Whoops, that means we've now failed this mission. What a shame. Now I think it's time we just went all out. Shotgun, meet head.
Maybe I'm just jumpy. Nothing here. Hey!
Can't reuse this guy's armor. Used to me. Carbon shotgun, delete, sawed off, can't use. Nothing else that's useful here. Ooh, bobby pins, they're always useful. Bottle caps, very useful. Crap, didn't think to look behind us. Oh, Boon's already taken care of it. I probably don't need to gather all this stuff, but better to have it and not need it than the other way. What even is this thing? I have enough to carry this so I can sell it. Just about. Not sure I even want to know what was going on in this vault. I mean, it's a vault. There was nothing benevolent about these things. For some 5.56, I think. And some dynamite.
Contact.
Please don't tell me I hit Boone there. That did not quite go the way I expected it to, but... Oh! Woo! Well, C4 explosives could have got from here.
Fine by me.
Let me just repair that for you.
Fine by me.
And let's see, anything else like... Oh, yes. This... baseball bat. Shotgun. Knife, which is probably not going to be use. Sawed-off shotgun, not much use. Useless use. I have way too much stuff here, so I'm gonna get rid of this metal armor. It isn't worth it to me. That doesn't weigh too much, and it's worth a fair bit, so we'll go. We're encumbered again. Not even sure why I'm bothering with the sunglasses, because they're not really worth... They don't really do anything. It's really just rule of cool. Still over encumbered? Yes, I am. What can I get rid of? Need knife, don't need. Because if over encumbered, drink more sarsaparilla. I swear that's becoming the... I didn't intend this to become a ad for that company, but well, that was easy enough. It's time to go sell off the junk and find something else to do. Like, oh, I don't know, head up to Camp McCarran and help out there a bit. There's one or two things I can probably do there. Quick trip to the gunrunners, and Boone now has an anti-material rifle. Let's see, anything else I can get rid of? This guy. Who's machine gun hunting? And sink it more into 50. or explosive. I think
All gun runner.
Fine by me.
his biggest problem is just going to be keeping him stocked up in this, but now head over to Camp McCarran, and there's one or two things I could do to help here. Might even be a few places to spot on the map while I'm doing it the old-fashioned way and recording. Ah, Colonel Shoe.
Finally meet. My sources tell me you've done some good work for us. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
I'm here to provide support. Anything I might be able to help with?
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
I could look into that.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Seem pretty calm given things are as bad as they are.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
I'll let you know. I think that guy is probably one of my favorite NCR characters. He's trying to do the best he can, like, in a crappy situation. Have a chat with this Captain. Is it?
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Colonel Shu wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last leak went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
You're around, Captain. Right. Well, since one of them is nearby... And Boyd?
You got like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
You notice anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military-based love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me those so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
Anyone else missing?
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
I'll see what I can find out about Corporal White for you.
Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin. Yep.
Well, they're so short-staffed that they need someone like me to help with their investigations. Yeah, the NCR's logistics really aren't great. I wonder if these old planes still work. Well, that was lucky. Let's check the access logs. Right, so Barker and Schulman are on the morning shift. Howell and Reynolds are on the evening shift. So between 6:30 and 6 p.m. there shouldn't be anyone in. Wednesday doesn't look too bad. Ooh. Interesting. At about 1 in the morning. Tuesday and Monday. I think we've got a place to stake out. So now we wait. I will pause the recording while we... Crap, I forgot to continue recording and found it was Captain Curtis. That dirty rat. Basically, the guy heading up the investigation. Talk about a mole in charge. Nobody here. Well, I don't have enough explosives or science for that, so that's less thing to worry about. So next level up, start bringing skills into both. Colonel,
Yes? What is it?
you won't be having problems with intelligence leaks.
No? What happened?
It was Curtis. He's in the Legion. Tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. There could be others, too. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
Didn't even get a chance to talk to Contreras. Yeah, classic case of Mole being in charge of the investigation to catch them. I'll talk with Boyd and see if she needs a hand with this.
You're back.
Say there have been some thefts.
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Patrolling the Mojave,
Let's see, is there anything I can do?
almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Let's go to finish off this west.
Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind.
No. Kind of upset. Something wrong?
I know. I've been crying. Stupid. I'm supposed to be a soldier. My husband, he's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain.
How did he die?
He was out on patrol. Bunch of drugged-up fiends attacked them. Esteban laid down cover fire while the others fell back. One of the men saw him get shot. He didn't die, though. Not then. They tried to go back for him, but there were too many fiends and they had to pull out. Damn savages chased them halfway to McCarran.
No one will help you?
His best friend, Jackson, tried. Didn't even get permission from his CO, so it could have cost him a lot. But he never came back.
I'll recover it for you.
Mister, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account. Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the Repcon headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said. There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is.
First things first, let's see. This locker. Well, let's go deal with that fiend problem first.
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
He's retired rather than being on active service, but the sentiment still applies. Right, where to go? Head for the 188 trading post because there won't be any legionaries around here yet. And then we go in the old way.
I've heard that Securitrons are nastier than ever.
Yeah, they're kind of what we need.
Go east, they say. Scrap lying in the sun for you to grab. Yeah, right.
Hmm. Yeah, there's a mod that expands this place that I have. Not too far from Rep. Are we gonna start having legionary assassins coming after us? So I'm gonna be very pissed with those. And Boone gets to try out that anti-material rifle on something that isn't at point-blank range. Then if we go around this side, we can flank him. I wish I'd stop locking onto the maintenance robot. Ah, beans on the roof. One down. Getting karma because these guys are worthless. One down. Down. I'm not sure I can really aim too well with this. Roof. But anyway. It's him. Let's get your body back. A few times when I've had Legion assassins creep up and attack me while I'm doing this. Which I hope does not happen here. No one around. No one around. Good. It is kind of grimly hilarious to be doing this. Seeing him flail around like this. Yep. Knew it was going to happen. Get back here, you son of a... How am I not hitting this bastard? Need to get this up to level 50 because that also affects a few locks, explosives. Might as well put this up to level 30 so the dynamite does a bit more damage. Crap. These. Take their dog tags and bring them back to let their families know. Alright, change of plan. I'm gonna just resurrect these poor guys here. Gosh.
Be careful out there. We already lost Jackson doing what you're trying to do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Christina hired you, huh? Well, if you're gonna go up there, there's a couple things you should know. Esteban's body's in the middle of the... But they laid traps. At least we can... Hey, good luck. We'd be there with you. But the colonel said he'd have our necks if we tried. Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me. I don't believe it. Who the hell are you, man? How did you just walk right up and pull him out of there? That must be some kind of code of honor you hold yourself to. You're like a man possessed. We'll make sure Ranger Morales' body gets sent back home. You don't have to, you know, pick him up on your shoulder and haul him to California. Even though I believe you would if you had to. You should go tell Private Morales the news. I know she'll be relieved.
Yes, I know it's technically cheating to do this, but... so what? We'll just pretend that they survived the... Well, that guy's in a bit of a hurry. I should not find that so funny. So, by and large, I am not going to resurrect everyone. I'm just doing that as a once-off because it's too heartwarming to pass up.
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me. Did you start looking for Esteban?
I brought his body to an NCR position. On his way back to McCarran.
They put him in a box? With a flag and all? I hope so. He'd have been proud. You're too good for this rotten town. First kind thing anybody ever did for me in Esteban. You ever need anything, all you need to do is ask. Thank you so much.
No problem, bros. That probably doesn't get me anything, but...
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
Right. That's going to be it for this episode. Not go quite the way I'd planned it, but... that's it. But that's it anyway. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.